just have some clarifying questions based on what was talked about earlier. I figured rather than go back and forth prior to having moved the motion, I'd wait till the motion was actually moved.
I appreciate that.
So I guess I was just wondering, in the item that Corp Counsel just outlined in terms of the length of the contract going from 2 years to 3 years, there's a section in there in, I guess it's under section 2, before item A, that indicates in the event this agreement is prematurely terminated, all compensation, benefits, and requirements of the agreement shall remain in effect until the expiration of the term of the agreement, unless the employee voluntarily resigns. So that means, I just want to clarify my understanding of this. That means that if the administrator is terminated in year 1, the administrator would receive all the pay and benefits under the contract for the remaining 2 years. Is that correct?
Yes, Commissioner, that's correct.
Thank you. And moving to section 3, item H, just want to make sure I understand this correctly. It says the expiration of the term of this agreement without a newly executed contract is considered an involuntary termination. Upon the expiration of the term, the employee is entitled to those benefits that have vested under this agreement, the employer's personnel policies, and state or federal law, specifically severance pay, shall be provided. So just so I understand this correctly, this is saying if after 3 years there isn't a new contract, the administrator would receive severance pay. And I believe as it's outlined prior in that section, that includes a payout for sick and vacation days accrued and period. Or does that also include benefits?
As you said, Commissioner, all that is correct. He would be entitled to severance pay and all of the other outstanding benefits, retirement.
So this is if the contract isn't renewed. So 3 years goes by, contract isn't renewed, that's paid out as severance. Is that true whether the contract isn't renewed because the board doesn't want it renewed and because the administrator doesn't want it renewed? Because the way this is worded, it's broad enough that it could include both. It just means it's not renewed.
Fair enough. I think the intent is if the board does not have a desire to renew the contract.
I mean, thank you. So that's the intent of it. Perhaps it would be prudent to verify or to add language that specifies that. That's my question on that. I do have some questions on your contract too, which is kind of weird asking you about it, but